Alright, good evening everyone, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to keep your chickens safe from hawks and other aerial predators that might attack your chickens. There's multiple different ways we can do this, so let me present to you all those ways. So the first method is the black chicken method. If you don't know what this method is, it's to get a chicken that has black feathers. If you don't know, hawks have the basic enemy. Their basic enemy is a crow. Crows are really good at scaring hawks away, so no wonder why you might recommend black chickens, or at least one of them in your flock. I'd recommend stuff like, black australorps, black copper marrons, but black australorps are a bit better because they're a bit bigger. Black copper marrons, I've never seen a black copper marron die to a hawk quite yet, but I've never seen them out, so I'd recommend, well, making sure you have at least 3 or 4 of these chickens in your flock, because they'll help you out a lot with the hawk. Now we're going to move on to something that's higher success rate but lower on the list because it's so annoying to set up. The wired mesh will keep the hawks out of your yard. It's almost a guarantee that it'll keep the hawks out of your yard. The only problem with that is that it's so annoying to set up, and if you have a really weird shaped yard like this, then it's going to be almost impossible to get the perfect mesh you need. Some mesh will allow the hawk to tear right through it, and others will keep it out. It requires a lot of precision to find the right type of mesh for your chicken yard. And also, you need to make sure it also suits the height of your chicken coops. It's like 8 times out of 10, your chicken coop is likely taller than your fence that you're keeping them in. If you're free ranging them, this is not really applicable at all. Now this is a bit more recommended. This is a bit better than wired mesh since it requires little to no setup. This is a hideout for the chickens. Hawks very rarely are that desperate to get a hideout. If chickens are all hiding in their hideout, the hawk's just gonna say, screw y'all, I'm going to find a rabbit or a snake somewhere. And they'll just take out like a copperhead up there or something, I don't know. But these chickens are just like, what these chickens will do is that they'll hide out in this area. But if you don't have, if your yard is like too small for one of these, or if you have like none of these in the area you have your chickens, then I recommend going to like your Walmart or a store that sells canopies, buy one and set one up in your yard somewhere. Canopies, since hawks use the air to find the predator, like if I was a hawk flying up there and I saw these chickens, it'd be easy, it would be free real estate for me. But well, since I'm not a hawk and my goal is to keep you, rogue, safe, well, I would recommend getting a canopy if you don't have one of those. Hidden spots like that are a bit better, and if you want to create one, all you really have to do is just create like some wooden things, wooden pillars, and deck it with a lot of things, or even just attach some like wired mesh to it. Even just a cinder block with a piece of T111 siding on top of it will do the trick. Now the next tip goes a little something like this, Lovey. Yes, I'm talking to you directly. It goes a little something like this. You're just outside chilling, you see a hawk, you scare it off. You traumatize the hawk for the rest of the day and it doesn't come back till the next day. Because once hawks find chickens, they'll form a habit and knock 1 to 2 out per day, depending on how they're feeling. The one way you can keep them away using your voice is to scream at them. If you're in a suburban backyard, I'd recommend keeping the screams down a bit. If you're in a place like me, where each house is spaced like 7/8 a mile apart, then go right ahead. You're not supposed to leave your yard. You're about to get like killed by a hawk or something, Lovey. So yeah, I'd recommend like scaring it away, making a lot of noise around your chickens in general, making it basically like a noise hub. And if you really want to go the extra mile, hawks usually strike at around 7 to 9 a.m., 12 to 3 p.m., and then again at 6 to 9 p.m., depending on what time of the year it is. Those are the times of year where those are times of the day where I would recommend you set up a sound system to blare some loud music. Because when hawks find that and they realize not welcome, well, they're not going to go there. It'll basically be like a little rave for your chickens, and you can do a little bit of dancing out here, and the hawk will stay away. And also other predators with that. But if you want to keep nocturnal predators away, you're going to need to blare that a little bit louder a little later in the night, and that's when bricks going through your window will start to become a thing. This one has a better success rate than all the other things we talked about, and it's a lot more fun to pull off. So yeah, let's move on to the final tip. Tip for you, my friends over here, is to be putting up shiny things in your yard. This will also keep eagles out. Now, bald eagles don't usually go for chickens. Golden eagles will. And because I'm in the part of the state of Connecticut, also known as the northwestern part of the state, where golden eagles are a common occurrence. In fact, I saw one just the other day. They will kill chickens. Golden eagles have been known to take down entire deer, so yeah. And not only that, but they'll also take down a lot of other smaller animals as well, like chickens, without ease. And so, I'd recommend shiny things for hawks and eagles. Things like CD discs, if you're willing to lose a couple of those. Not like ones that have like movies on them, but like, you know, ones that don't have anything burned to them. Tin foil, signs, anything that'll be out in the sun. But you don't want to set them up in just one zone. Like if I were to just put something up right there, the hawk can come in that way. In every which direction of your yard, so just about at every post, you want to put a little pole with something shiny attached to it, going in all the directions of the pole, usually like tinfoil or something. And on the coop, on these sides, I'd recommend something like a CD that blares in the wind and blares at the hawk. This will also help keep other birds out as well. And Falcon, you should get right back in your yard before you're about to get like snatched up by something. Because roosters are a feast. And if you're wondering why I didn't include roosters, it's because it's a one-time protection and it'll come back the next day. So, yeah, and also, roosters like this one, not the nicest things ever. This one's not really the best rooster ever, so this rooster just hides with the chickens. He doesn't do anything else useful, and I hope I don't piss you off, Falcon, because you're that type of rooster. And if you want a video about keeping your chickens safe from nocturnal predators, please like and subscribe. I'll probably be dropping on in the coming days.